You bring the gift of life. You bear the right to live. And every mother's child has a gift to give. Every notion, every poem, every movement, strong and growing, every blowing breeze seems to say, every day is Mother's Day. Oh, you harbor every hope, and you harvest every seed. Oh, yeah. And all I need to know is how your love fills every need. Is every emotion, every poem, like the ocean, strong and growing, every blowing breeze seems to say, every day, every day, every day is Mother's Day. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to New Thought Unity on this lovely Sunday morning. We're glad that you're here. Happy Mother's Day. My name is David Kyser, and this is New Thought Unity in Cincinnati, Ohio. And we've got a lovely, beautiful, warm, sunny day this morning. And to the divine feminine in each of us, we sing and celebrate today on this wonderful Mother's Day. And we'll start with very important thing. When we're listened to, when we're heard, we feel our power. So beautifully expressed by Karen Drucker. Here we go.
Listen, 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 listen. A woman feels her power when her voice is being heard. A woman feels her power when her voice is being heard. So listen, 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 listen. A woman feels her power when her voice is being heard. A woman feels her power when her voice is being heard. So listen, 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 listen. A woman feels her power when her voice is being heard. A woman feels her healers, women are wise. So listen, are healers, women are wise. Women are the healers, women are wise. Women are the healers, women are wise.
The earth will be healed by the women of the world.
So
Listen,
women are the
healers,
healers, women are wise. Women are the healers,
listen. A woman's power will heal the world.
A woman feels her power when her voice is being heard. A woman feels her power when her voice is being heard. So listen, 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 listen. A woman feels her power when her voice is being heard. A woman feels her power when her voice is being heard. So listen, 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 listen.
We'd like to welcome our friend from the South, just came up, I-71, was it 5? 71, from Louisville. Welcome, Reverend Bobby Kyser, once again to New Thought Unity.
Morning. Yes. I come with the smell of horses on me. Well, good morning and happy Mother's Day. So grateful to be here and surely grateful to see each of you here on this beautiful Mother's Day. It's always so nice when the sun is shining, isn't it? Just makes it even more special. So let us do our weekly affirmation of I bless all mother figures in my life together. I bless all mother figures in my life. Yes, we do. And so we take that idea into prayer this morning as we open our hearts and open our minds to the mother figure, the mother influence, those people who have influenced our lives. We feel the love and the energy from those who have loved us and those we have loved, the influences that have been so impactful in our lives. Our heart feels full. We have gratitude. And so as we move in and through this service, we see each level of motherly influence impacting us. We receive today. We allow ourselves to absorb this so that we go out into the world sharing our motherly influence. We know this is our divine appointment. And we today say yes, yes, yes. And for this we are grateful. And so it is. Amen.
And now's the time when we rise to our feet and sing together the gifts of the goddess.
These are the gifts of the goddess. Love, joy, and peace. Gifts of the goddess, are you ready to receive all the gifts of the goddess? Love, joy, and peace. Gifts of the goddess, are you ready to receive? Love, are you ready? Are you ready? Joy, are you ready? Are you ready? Peace, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to receive? These are the gifts of the goddess. Love, joy, and peace. Gifts of the goddess, are you ready to receive all the gifts of the goddess? Love, joy, and peace. Gifts of the goddess, are you ready to receive? Compassion, I am ready. I am ready. Forgiveness, I am ready. I am ready. Laughter, I am ready. I am ready to receive.
Success, I am ready.
I am ready.
Abundance, I am ready.
I am ready.
I am ready to receive. These are the gifts of the goddess, love, joy, and peace. Gifts of the goddess, are you ready to receive all the gifts of the goddess, love, joy, and peace? Gifts of the goddess, are you ready to receive? Yeah, I am ready. I am ready. Yeah, I am ready. I am ready to receive. I am ready to receive. I am ready to receive.
Woo!
All right.
Amen.
And now's the time where we greet each other with a handshake or a hug and a smile and come together as a spiritual family. We'd like to greet everyone that's on our Facebook Live feed this morning and encourage you to let us know who you are and where you are and some of the things that you like about our celebration this morning. So welcome everyone in the sanctuary and near and far.
Mother Alice, good morning. Welcome back. Good morning. Good morning.
One, two, three, and
Woo!
I feel a good vibration, healing and transformation all through this congregation. Must be unity. The experience is our mission. Universal wholeness is our vision. I am who I am. It's my decision. Must be, must be, must be unity. N-T-U-C, unity.
Yeah. Thank you. Please have a seat. And if you would say with me our mission and vision statements. Our mission statement is, in God, we are an inclusive, abundant community, experiencing love, transforming lives, and serving others. And our vision statement is, we celebrate a world of harmony and oneness, a place of loving stewardship, sacred connections, and pure joy, where all are welcome with honor and respect. And we're grateful that all of you are here this morning. I see a few new faces. And what we want you to know more than anything is that wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. Wherever you've been, whatever path, whatever experiences, we're grateful that you're here with us this morning. And if it is your first time here, there is in the rear corner a newcomer's table. On that table is a packet of information with a gift for you and information about the center. And Regina is here. She will be back there after the service to answer any questions that any of you may have about the center.
Does she give tours of the center?
Tours?
She gives tours.
Yes.
Yay. And I believe we can continue fellowship after the service down in Friendship Hall.
Yes. There are several things going on around the center. All the details can be found on the website, email blast, or the Facebook event page. But we thought we'd highlight some of the things that are happening this morning with Swing Lounge announcements.
All right, everybody, let's snap these fingers. Come on.
If you haven't already done so, please consider participating in our pledge program to raise funds to support Kim Ballou as our part-time spiritual leader. The pledge cards are available in the back of the sanctuary. Complete the cards, return them to the board member, or place one in the prayer boxes. That's the way you do the pledge.
Well, we all voted in. We decided Kim was the one we wanted to lead us to a higher path. So do your part and contribute. You can donate on pledge card or write a check or send it in the clock on the back, on the back, on the back, on the back, on the back table.
Gallery of Grace gift shop open again today and stocked with lots of wonderful items every Sunday after the service until 1 p.m.
Well, Alice will be there to offer you a gift or two. You know today is Mother's Day, and if you don't have it, go to the gallery and get it, get it. Mama will like it, get it, 'cause Mama will love it. Every day is Mother's Day, so recognize Mama today.
And if you don't find anything there, you can go right next door to Angel Wing. May Madness at Angel's Wings. All books are just 10 cents through the month of May. You can read for a dime, baby, right on time, and 25 off. All other linen items, you need some linens at 25% off.
Well, you'll find Angel's Wings as you make that right and go down the hallway and down the step. Then you go out the door and you turn right. We got sale, 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 sale. You find good rags at Angel's Wings, and I don't mean rags, I mean dress things. You got linens on sale. We got books on sale. We got all kind of things on sale at Angel's Wings. Resale shop, so go over there and don't be square, 'cause people have furnished their whole house from Angel's Wings.
All right.
David does this.
Oh, wait,
to me.
we got a few more announcements, so we're only going to do a half verse for each of these things because we've got to get to the rest of the program, but this would be fun. We could be doing this for an hour or so, and that would be nice. Crossport meets every second and fourth Mondays at 7:30 in person via Zoom. Contact Lauren Watson to be in the room. Talk about the Zoom room for Crossport on the Monday at 7:30.
Lauren or Terry can hook you up to the Zoom room, so join them on Crossport. I gotta make it quick, so that's it.
Unity book study. How to pray without talking to God. How to pray without talking to God. 4 weeks beginning May the 11th, 6:30 to 8:30 in person and via Zoom.
Well, the suggested love offering is $40, so we'll teach you how to pray without talking to God. Oh, listen, you'll learn lots of tips, you know. So come on and join this class, and you'll be glad you did. Spiritual evolutions, spiritual rejuvenation, spiritual revelations. I'm praying without talking to God.
Karaoke with Kim. This Friday the 13th. You want to be lucky? Well, just come in and sing with Kim at 7:30 in Friendship Hall. Bring your own snacks and drinks and your voice, like we're using our voice.
Well, this is a night for some clean fun. You don't have a voice, it does not matter. I might sing like this, and I might sing like that. However you sing, you're welcome to join us. Friday the 13th is a good day for karaoke.
Well, women of wisdom. Saturday, May the 21st. from 10 to noon. Tell us what's going to happen, Althea.
Well, you learn how to stop undermining your power. You learn about your gifts within yourself. You learn that you only have to make a love offering of $10 to be encouraged, to be rejuvenated, to be inspired, to wake up yourself, your inner self, your inner self, your inner power. So come join, 'cause all genders are welcome.
And Alice Frage is going to talk about how to stop undermining your power. Mother's Day, please join us in Friendship Hall following the service. Mother's Day.
Every day is Mother's Day is recognized once a year. But love your mother every day and fill her life with CHEER.
Cheer. Happy Mother's Day.
Woo! Happy Mother's Day.
So you got the gist and the feeling of it. All the information, like I said, you can look online or ask any one of the board members, and they'll tell you what's going on as well. It's time for us to prepare for meditation and silent meditation, and we do so with another Karen Drucker beautiful song, "Oh Mother God."
God, flowing through our hearts, we give thanks for the bread of our lives, for the hands in the earth, for the fruit of your womb. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, thank you for this day, for the love that you wash over me, for this joy in my heart I will share with the world. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be.
And so it's in that light, oh Mother God, honoring the feminine in all. I invite you to get comfortable in your space, having both feet on the ground firmly. Allowing all that came before this time right here and right now to be released. Released out into the history of the day. And bringing our attention to right here and right now. We breathe into this moment. Knowing that we all breathe the same air. We are one with air and the world. We are one in spirit. And as we feel this oneness, we go to that sacred place that that we can always go to, that safe haven, our heart. And so we physically notice the beating of our heart. We gather all of our thoughts in that space, that beautiful heart that's so open and ready to receive, ready to give. And we feel all of those thoughts of motherly influence, the ones that serve us, that feel right for us. We feel them right now in our heart. Maybe it's a friend who mothered us. Maybe it's a friend that we mothered. But we feel that love right there, that connection. Love, peace, and joy. We feel that in our hearts. And as we do, we are reminded what a wonderful place in our heart to have that gratitude for that motherly influence in our lives and in the lives of others. And so as we go throughout this day, this week, this year, throughout our lives, we wrap that motherly influence in our hearts. We feel that love, that peace and joy. No one can take that away. It's ours. Safe in our heart. Let us take that idea into the silence. Love, peace, and joy. And as we return our thoughts to the room, we go forth honoring those mothers, those influences in our lives. We have great gratitude and appreciation. And so it is. Amen.
Oh, Mother God, flowing through our
Miriam is a little girl, sensitive and kind. Her special gift is the way she lives. She thinks with her heart and feels with her mind. Miriam is a wonderful friend, helps through the hurt and the healing. Through good and bad, she always has the power to feel the feeling. When someone cries, she cries. When someone laughs, she laughs. She kicks every stone, smells every flower, all along life's path. She says, live each moment as it passes by. This moment is all we have. See, Miriam knows how to cry. She knows how to laugh. Miriam grows and meets a boy, sensitive and kind. Well, his special gift is the way he lives. He thinks with his heart and feels with his mind. Miriam loves being a wife and mother. She helps through the hurt and the healing. And as the family grows, everyone knows the power to feel the feeling. When someone cries, she cries. When someone laughs, she laughs. Oh, they kick every stone, smell every flower, all along life's path. They say live each moment as it passes by. This moment is all we have. Miriam knows how to cry. She knows how to laugh. Miriam sits in a wheelchair. She takes a long nap every day. She lifts her gray hair. I'm there to hear what she has to say. Miriam talks about her family and friends, remembers the hurt and the healing. Through her life's history, she gives to me the power to feel the feeling. And when she cries, I cry. When she laughs, I laugh. Oh, I kick every stone, smell every flower, all along life's path. Gonna live each moment till it passes by. This moment is all we have. See, Miriam taught me to cry. With the wonder of life in her eyes. Oh, Miriam knows how to cry. She knows how to laugh.
So I have to admit, this talk title, I get mad sometimes at the churches when they'll give me what I'm supposed to talk about. Because sometimes they give me these long, lengthy unity titles, right? That has all this metaphysical jargon and crazy things in them. And I'm like, if you're outside of unity, I don't know that I'd really want to come to that service. Because it sounds weird, you know? If you don't know unity, and if you're not at oneness, like we are, well, at least we try to be, right, at oneness. So then when I have this talk, rebirthing our inborn motherly influence, I thought, Lord, you've done crossed over. Now you're on that same side with them, creating these crazy talk titles. Happy Mother's Day for most, but not for all. Some people have a different thinking about Mother's Day. And as I was finishing up my talk, I wrote it at the beginning of the week, but I didn't really have it tightened up. I went into Facebook while I was sitting there and just went into Facebook and saw a couple posts, and one of them was my friend from Unity Village. Mother's Day is going to suck for me. I don't even want to be here anymore. Judge me if you want, but I'm in a dark place, and that's just being honest. I have another very dear friend of mine, and she's struggling. It's her first year. She lost both of her young boys over the last 5 years, one in a motorcycle accident and one to a liver disease last year. She said, what a hard Mother's Day this is going to be for me. It shifted my consciousness on my talk. It did. And I don't want this talk to go at that level of victim, sorry, because Mother's Day does have a different meaning. It does. It has a different meaning. Now, we can take on the meaning that we get from those we connect to. We can lose a loved one, mother, father, child, sister, brother, and it creates a consciousness for us that's not always where we want to be. Today, I want to share with you the intended meaning of Mother's Day. I want to share with you how both males and females have motherly influence over the world around us, and how we can make a difference in the world by using our motherly influence, whether we're male or female in the world, to change and shift the world around us. Now, I admit, I am not probably the best person for holidays anymore. Now, you wouldn't think that, because as a party planner, which I was for many years, and as a person who did a lot of weddings, not only married couples, but I actually was a floral designer. So I did wedding after wedding. One year, 167 weddings. So you would think, oh my gosh, you must just love those. You know, the problem is retailness, commercialness has taken us out of the true meanings of what these events are really about. So many brides would tell me, oh, I'm not worried about the ceremony. I'm just ready for the party. We think of Mother's Day as brunch. I want to share with you our dear, beloved Martha Creek. I'm fortunately to be a part of her email list, and if you're not, you should be on it, because just her little newsletter she sends out, so invaluable to me. Her first paragraph in this is, it's a lie. Mother's Day was never about brunch. Mother's Day wasn't created by Hallmark. Mother's Day was created by a grieved activist, a revolutionary love warrior named Julia Ward Howe. Tired of war, tired of tribalism being valued above the lives of the vulnerable, her pain and hope merged and became her mission. After living through the bloodshed of the Civil War, she called out for peace. She called out for revolution. She called that day Mother's Day. Wow. Till Martha mailed me that, I didn't even know that. I didn't realize Mother's Day came from a place of a single woman looking for peace and love in the middle of a civil war. She created a revolution of her own from the day. What a beautiful way of doing that. And today, we don't exactly remember it how she intended it. And at the same time, I feel her energy in it today. Author and servant leader Cheryl Lacey Donovan says, mother is a verb. It's something you do, not just who you are. The revealing word, which we always have to go back to our metaphysical perspective, right? That's who we are as unity. What does it mean from a deeper level? The brooding, and the brooding, by the way, means kind of like a mother bird sitting on her eggs, meditating over, contemplating over the birthing that's about to happen. Nourishing element of divine mind. The brooding, nourishing element of divine mind, or God, in which spiritual ideals are brought to fruition. You see, it's that place in our mind that where the ideas are, but it's being brooded or nourished in divine mind. This means we all have motherly influence. We all have motherly influence. I go to the Bible and share from Genesis. I really worked the books this week. So God created humankind. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. So God created humankind in his image, in the image of God. He created them, male and female. He created them. Thus, man created in the likeness of God must have father, mother, and male, female in him. Now, what I'm not trying to do is take away the value of a mother by saying it's masculine, feminine. I'm not doing that. Today is a day we honor and value the masculinity in every woman, but also in every man. You see, we all have those likenesses of God. It's who we are. I love what Eric Butterworth says. He says, when it says in the Bible that it's not good that man should be alone, it means that it's not good for wisdom to act alone. We also need the wisdom to believe the heart and to balance and say and do everything with love and intuition. It's the wisdom to believe the heart, he says. No one is a whole person, fully able to govern himself or others until he finds the balance of mind and the wisdom to believe the heart and the balance of the power and the influence of transcendental love. So what is he saying here? He's saying when we learn to balance our heart, when we learn to balance that with our wisdom. Now, heart or love is the feminine side from a metaphysical perspective. Wisdom is the masculine side. You see, without wisdom, the heart can make some really bad moves. With only wisdom and no heart, there can be some bad moves. So what this is reminding us is the masculine and feminine in us has to have a balance. It's all about balance. Mother's Day, Eric Butterworth says, is the perfect time for us to herald that divine feminine influence that we have in the world, whether it's a woman or a man. He said it gives us a time to explore the inner depths of our motherly influence. Sometimes, however, these ideals cannot be always from a place of motherly love. See, this day can be complicated. It can be full of grief, sadness, just like my two friends on Facebook. Maybe there's a relationship that we had with a parent or with a child that wasn't so motherly love. so filled with that divine influence that we would like for it to have had. Sometimes they can be excruciating. I know in my own life and with my own family, my relationship with my mother has been so rocky in so many ways. I never question whether she loves me or not. There's never that question. But at the same time, there's been so many challenges. And yet when I read those Facebook posts, I was reminded how valuable that motherly love was for me. And then I said, I think there's roles that mothers take. I think we have different levels and roles that a mother invests herself in, or that we, from a motherly influence, invest into our children. So what does that look like? I came up with 3 roles: nurturing, nagging, and needing. So how can we use this information? Well, I thought I would share some of my Mother's Day cheer with you. And we're going to talk about nurturing Nancy first. Now, we all know that mother, don't we? We think of Mary in the Bible as that nurturing Nancy, perfectly cuddling her child. Yes. The ideal nurturing Nancy is going to be the mother that gives a little bit but not too much, takes care of her baby. But we know there's life. There's life. Sometimes we have an overdeveloped nurturing Nancy. That's the mother who won't let anyone near her child, won't let anyone touch, that protects it so much that the wings are so tight that the baby can't grow. Maybe we do that to someone in our lives with our motherly influence. And then there's the other way, the underdeveloped, the mother who doesn't care about her child. Or maybe someone in our lives that we don't necessarily care about. I feel like this maybe looks like a drag queen instead of a mother. Nurturing Nancy. Then we move into the next level. We've got nagging Nikki. Now, nagging Nikki, sorry, Mom, I know you're watching now. Yes, nagging Nikki. That was my mom. Yeah. So the ideal mother from a place of nagging, we'll call it urging, inspiring, right? This mother is just in the right place at the right time, giving that inspiration and helping raise and elevate that person up. But we're human, so the mothers isn't always like that, right? We have the overdeveloped mother who is going to be like my mother. She nagged me all the time, and she did it out of love. Today, I honor and respect that nagging because I know that's what put me where I'm at. And then there's the underdeveloped, the mother who gives no attention, doesn't share. All of us might feel that sometime in our life, from a relationship, from our mother, from someone that gave us motherly influence. And then there's the third level. And this level is the place where my parents are now. This is needy Nora. Now, needy Nora is that parent we have, or maybe we care about someone that has needs. And this needy Nora, in her perfect position, would be someone who has needs that we're able to help, or maybe that is able to allow us to be that place where we support them in certain things. But then again, there's that overdeveloped where someone is just needing all the time, where it turns the caregiver into a sick mess. We've all seen that. Many of us have had to deal with it in our own lives. And then there's that one where there's a parent or a friend who's out there who gets no motherly influence at all. That person is waiting to be needed and loved. So how is it that we take all these roles? How is it that we go out into the world and use this information to make a difference in the world? How is it that we've got all these ways of motherly influence that we developed, that we share with others, sometimes too much, sometimes not enough? How do we balance that? Just like Eric Butterworth said, to balance our love and our wisdom. It's tough. It's tough. But I'm going to tell you there's one answer to this. There's one way. And it's called love. You see, when you come from that place of love, it's always right. In the spirit of the Mother's Day founder, Julia Howe, and every other revolutionary for love in the world, for peace in the world, let us take Mother's Day back. Let us take it back. Let's make a mark in the world using Mother's Day, motherly influence, as our excuse, not as a day for brunch, but a day for know that there's all these places in between. There's these roles that mothers take. And to know that by going out and making our mark and making that mark so strong that we love harder than ever, going out into a world that's filled with madness, but we do it fearless. We go out with that motherly influence that we see from so many of our mothers. They love fearlessly. I see it in my own mother. I see it in those around me. There are warriors in here. There are people who have been through it. And today, we honor you. We love you. We bless you. We know that it's not an easy task. But using love in your heart, that fearless love, we go out another day, another year, another life, and we share that love, that motherly influence that challenges, makes a difference, and makes motherly influence a new part of our life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bobby. Reverend Kyser, reminding us of the things that a mother does. And this song goes out to all who have mothered anyone at any time. It's been years since I held your little hand. It's been years since I held you in my arms and rocked you to sleep. Felt your little hand in mine as we crossed the street. I always knew you'd spread your wings, that someday you'd go far. But growing up doesn't have to mean we're growing apart. There's no distance between your heart and mine, no distance, no dividing line, no resistance can ever find its way between the way we spend the tide of bridge and a bond, no distance. Love goes on beyond all space and time. There's no distance between your heart and mine. I give you love and affection, but I know you're not really mine. We're just kindred spirits, entrusted to each other for a time. Every lesson taught is a lesson learned. In time, every table turns. But as far as I'm concerned, this is our eternal sign. There's no distance between your heart and mine, no distance, no dividing line, no resistance can ever find its way between the way we spend the time. A bridge and a bond, no distance. Love goes on beyond all space and time. There's no distance between your heart and mine. Any moment, anywhere, hold your hand to your heart, I'm there. No distance, your heart, mine, no distance, no dividing line, no resistance can ever find its way between the way we spend the time. Our bond, no distance, love goes on beyond all space and time. There's no distance between your heart and mine. It's been years since I held you in my arms and rocked you to sleep.
Thank you, David. It's that time in our service where we take our tithes and our offerings in our hands and we say our offertory blessing. Thank you. I had a second. It happens. So if you repeat our offertory blessing with me, divine love moving in and through me blesses and multiplies all that I give and all that I receive. Also, it is our, every day we pray, right? Every Sunday we have prayer chaplains. Our prayer chaplains hold service, hold you in prayer consciousness before service, during service, and after service. And if you have any prayer requests today, Lauren or Marilyn are here to pray with you over here at the prayer shawls. Or if you want to celebrate something through prayer, you can do that with them also. If you have a prayer request, on the back of the pews, you'll see a prayer request card. Come on down, Mike. And it looks like this. And you can just fill it out, drop it in a basket, or put it in the prayer box in the back of the room. Also, if you're giving, and this is what our prayer request card looks like. It's coming down the aisle. And you can just read it as it goes by. So feel free to fill out a prayer request card. Also, you can feel free to give using our machine in the back and online, of course. All donations are appreciated. Bobby.
Yes, and so let's do our prayer over the offering.
Joy and hope in our hearts as each person has blessed us with their bounty, with their prosperity. And so we see this going out into the world, going forth, sharing its light with the world. And so it is. Amen.
Also, you can feel free to call the center at 513-961-2527. And Terry or Linda will be more than happy to answer any questions you may have.
We want to thank everyone that participated in our celebration today. Sometimes we read out all of those thoughts that were given over the Facebook Live page. But so today, oh, you have that list? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Terry and Skylar, who are back in the booth being making us seen and heard all around the world. And let's hear it for the New Thought Unity Band, ladies and gentlemen. Michael, Randy, Peg. And the Songbirds, the A-Team, Alice and Althea. And we are always and forever blessed when Reverend Kyser comes and gives a message today. Thanks for reminding us of the mother in us all. Facebook comments, Alice, good morning from Galleria of Gifts. Alice is over there, by the way. Go and see what she has. I've got to pick up a Mother Day gift or two right now, too, as well. Sandy, wishing you all happiness from Rose Lawn. Marlene is in New Richmond. Maria, grateful to be with everyone from Deer Park. James, wishing everyone a happy Mother's Day from Kennedy Heights. Allison, from the Galleria of Gifts as well. All the Fraser sisters are there. What a powerful team. Marilyn, greetings from Mainville. And Randy Mail, my roomie in Central Ohio. Welcome all, and thanks to all. What exactly did he say? Blessings to all. So now is the time where we appreciate the unity that we feel today as we rise and find a hand to hold and know our prayer for protection and sing our peace song. And just a reminder as well, the prayer chaplains are here. A prayer of thanksgiving for good things going on, or a prayer for healing if there's something in your life that you would like to pray over. And as always, we'll gather downstairs for a little fellowship and a few snacks and drinks afterwards as well. Thank you all for being here today. It's just a building without your wonderful souls, your bodies, your minds, and your hearts here. We are unity. And in that light and in that knowledge, we know together the light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Peace that was meant to be, with God.
goddess, are you ready to receive all the gifts of the goddess? Love, joy, and peace. Gifts of the goddess, are you ready to receive? Love, are you ready? Joy, are you ready? Peace, are you ready? Are you ready?